Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Coach Bruce coming to you again, talking to you about why life insurance is necessary. Now, I've been in the business for over 22 years, started my business in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, before moving down here to Atlanta, Georgia in 1999. And people have been asking me as of late to do a series or teach or give some pointers on why life insurance is important. Well, understand that life insurance is a protection tool. It allows you to protect you and your family from loss. Now, if you got, for instance, car insurance protects you in case there's an accident and you lose your car. It may be total, it may not be total. Um, Insurance in case your washer or dryer breaks down. It's loss of use, loss of availability. So when you have insurance, insurance protects you in case of loss. Now, when you have life insurance, it's in case of a loss of a loved one. Okay? But like I said yesterday, when there is a loss of a loved one, other things come into play as well. For instance, if you lose a loved one and they are buying a car, they say they own the car, but they still owe the bank. So they don't own it just yet, and they're still making payments on it. So even if the payments is down to $5,000 left on the balance, you want to have enough insurance so that if you want to buy that car and own it without having to receive debt from the one who died. You see, me as a dad, I don't want to transfer debt. I want to transfer assets. And the assets I want to transfer debt free. Okay? That was my problem the way I bought it. But when I give it to you, I don't want to transfer the debt with it. So I have enough insurance to pay off the debt. Now, what I have in my hand here is some business that I've done this month of August. And I want to show you some of the pricing of people who have bought insurance. Number one, understand that the difference between term insurance and whole life insurance. Usually whole life insurance is used for the burial specifically because you don't know when that death is coming. It's an uncertainty. So we want to make sure that you have insurance that's good for your whole life, not term, not temporary insurance. You want a whole life insurance policy if you're buying it for the specific reason of burial. Now, you also have what's called term insurance, and term insurance is where you get the most insurance you can get for the amount of money that you can afford. Or you want to be able to cover more things than just the burial. Okay? Now, I'll show you. Here's someone here, a 28-year-old male, non-smoker, good health, and I did this particular proposal for him in such a way whereas he didn't need to give up blood, urine, height, weight, didn't have to give up high blood pressure readings and all that. We just did it at a standard rate so that it can be a quick and easy issue. He's spending $47.47 a month for $200,000 of coverage, and he also has a $20,000 rider on there for his children. Okay? All the children covered, $20,000 a piece if anything, God forbid, happens to them. Now, have another person here, he doesn't have any children, so he has a $100,000 policy. He's 24 years old. He's spending $24.42 a month for $100,000 of coverage. Now, mind you, those between the ages of 18 and 25, 18 and 26, the greatest cause of death is vehicular, automobile accidents. So he has $100,000 of coverage. He also has a $50,000 accidental death rider on there so that his beneficiary, being his fiance, will get an additional $50,000 if the cause of death is by accident. He's only spending $24.42. And guess what? He's going to spend that for the next 20 years. Now, 20 years from now, when he's 44 years old, it's going to cost much more because he waited until his prime age where all the risk factors come in like stroke, heart attack, cancer, and now it's going to cost too much money. Ladies and gentlemen, the best time to get insurance is when you're young and when you're healthy. Okay? I'm the kind of agent that is going to be looking at your policy on a yearly basis. I like to build a relationship. I don't call you my customer. I call you my friend, because we're building a relationship between me and your family. So your family knows who I am. And on a yearly basis, we review your insurance. Oh yeah, let me tell you why it's important to review insurance. There's something on insurance called a beneficiary. Let's just say you got insurance and you're married. And 5 years from now, you're divorced. Now mind you, you had the previous wife, the ex-wife, on there as beneficiary. Now you changed your address, you changed your bank accounts, you changed the locks on the door, but you didn't change the beneficiary on the life insurance. Guess what happens? The beneficiary on a life insurance policy is irrevocable. Okay? You can change it while you're alive, but when you're dead, you can't change it. Guess what? The ex-wife gets the money because you never changed the beneficiary. This is why on a yearly basis I come by, I do a review, make sure there's no changes, address changes, bank changes, beneficiary changes, amount changes, more children, whatever. Things happen and you have to make those adjustments. That's why life insurance is important. My email is below, and even my phone number. If you'd like to text me, send me an email, let's set up an appointment. Let's talk about how to get you properly insured. Thanks for listening. This is Coach Bruce at the Riles Legacy Group.